Pigeons. Pigeons.
Pigeons are pretty Christmassy.
I mean...
Greetings, movie fans. You're all very welcome to the Big Reviewski with Omniplex Cinemas and my OmniPass. Ho, ho, ho. Hello, everybody. My name is Daddy Christmas, a.k.a. Owen Doherty. And I am absolutely ecstatic to be joined by a very jolly Justine Stafford and a very merry Rory Cashin.
I am quite drunk.
I'm not.
How much eggnog have you had today?
So much. And mulled everything.
Yeah.
I've mulled
Can you
everything.
mull other things apart from wine? You can mull things over.
Mull things over. Yeah.
Rice.
Yeah.
Muller rice.
Mulled rice.
Mullingar.
It's based on mulled rice today.
That
Mullingar.
ambrosia. Whew.
Mullingar.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I guess we're tapped.
I think that's it all.
I'm not jolly because you never responded to my letter.
I am in the middle. It's not in Christmas yet, you cheeky wee.
Oh,
well, you're
I'm
off the list now. Whose turn? Whose turn?
Which
You're
list?
off the nice list and onto the naughty list.
Yeah.
Cool, all the way. You do
Cool.
have a coal fire in your house, so that'll
We do,
actually come
yeah.
in handy. Okay, no bother.
Because I tried putting coal on this earlier and it was not
It
working.
cracked. There's a massive crack. We had to get a new TV.
Yeah.
It is phenomenally festive today.
It's
We got
incredible.
a couple of...
Oh.
Sure, look at this.
Oh, here we go.
Lit.
Yeah.
Can we maybe
It's
just
lit up in here now.
sing thank you everybody for joining us here this afternoon, this morning, this evening, whatever time of day you're listening to this. Can we sing like a little? Can we do like carol
Yes,
singers?
please.
So we'll just do a little round of We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Okay.
I don't know.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
that copyrighted?
Good tidings we bring to you and your kin.
King?
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good
I
work,
think
everybody.
do we blitz that? I think.
Oh, happy Christmas. If you'd like to get in touch with the Big
Blitzing that.
Reviewski,
Yeah, we did.
You're missing some stellar festive
Oh,
comedy
we are
over here.
on form today,
what
guys.
did you say?
She said, did we blitz it? And I said, no, we blitzed it.
Nice. That's
reindeer
good.
joke.
That's such a good joke. If you would like to get in touch with the Big Reviewski to wish us a very happy Christmas as well, you can tweet us, Instagram us, you can write us a letter.
Yep.
Here
But he
at-
won't reply. Just
I
heads up
just
there.
haven't
replies.
got around to it yet.
He never
For
replies.
the last 25 years.
Oh God.
There's
Are
been
you only
one-
25? I thought you were way older.
I'm not the same age as Rory. We're not
I don't
talking-
think that's true.
80, 90
You've been
years
around
now.
for years. You
As long
can't
as
keep
you,
coming to
Sandy.
see Daddy Christmas. That's not happening. Anyway, we better get on with the show. Don't forget
Please.
to subscribe as well. For this week's big question, which it's time for right now on the Big Reviewski, it's over to the wonderful Justine Stafford. What do you got, Justine?
So, seeing as it's Christmas, I thought, what else could we talk about but Santa Claus?
Of course.
And what I want to know
Hey-o.
is, who has been your favourite depiction of Santa Claus in a movie?
Favorite movie, Santa Claus. So many out there. Who did you go for?
I went for Tim Allen as the Santa Claus because it was an iconic classic. It's probably the first Santa depiction in a film I probably ever saw.
In the
See?
Bible.
In the Bible, yeah.
Yeah.
He was there and in the manger. Dishing
What
out the coal.
testament was that?
Oh, what testament was the... Oh, was it the Old Testament?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Religious people.
One of the people who wrote it, maybe.
Yeah,
For
possibly.
the writers. But it's only in the Bible, it's not gospel. But, ayo.
Unbelievable. Have people actually been drinking today? Because the level of jokes, I'm impressed. Are you too drunk? And why didn't you
It
invite
wasn't
me?
just a joke, it was the, you're welcome afterwards.
Yeah, you're all welcome for
Paul
my,
liked it on
for my
side.
punchline. Paul out the background there, you may be able to hear him, all right. So,
this-
Tim Allen, Santa
yeah,
Claus.
This film actually came out the year I was born, so it was in 1994.
So you loved seeing it as a newborn child,
Came
swaddled
straight
in
out
the manger.
and was put in front of the telly.
plonked in front of the TV.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, one of the weirdest things about this movie is I always, if you were saying, what year did the Santa Claus come out? I would be like, early noughties, probably.
Absolutely.
I had no idea it's a mid-90s movie.
When I read 94, I was like, oh, what? Like, that's crazy to me because I just have such a
crazy
vivid
talk.
memory in my mind of where he transforms into the Santa Claus and it's just his belly
like body horror.
expands. Yeah. You can't you can't unsee that.
No.
That's engraved, you know, in my brain ever since I saw it as a kid, and that's probably a big reason why I've picked this also.
Okay, you're terrified of
Some
Santa
childhood
Claus.
trauma, yeah.
Okay, I'm so sorry to come
Yeah,
dressed like
that's where
this.
I
Just
am.
relive your
type of
memories.
therapy. He's here to help you get over it.
That's an intervention today. I
Let's
love
take
it.
a wee look at Tim Allen. And,
There is no. This is it. That's the wee look.
okay,
So we've had it.
You think I could play that clip and relive that again?
let's play
No.
this picture. Everybody just watch the picture. See, that's grand. That's that done. Santa Claus. Perfect. Happy days.
Done.
I couldn't
Okay.
use the clip. It freaked me out too much.
Oh, you were too scared to
Yeah,
watch.
too scared.
You haven't seen it since the day you
No.
were born. Okay, right. Okay, 24 years ago. Yeah. Okay, 25. Okay.
Soon to be 26.
Happy birthday.
All right.
2nd of January. It's going to be great.
Oh, you're a New Year's baby as well.
Yeah. So
Oh no, is it too close to Christmas where you get the?
I do. I
nightmare.
get shafted every year. But it's just that
Well-
it's such a bad day because New Year's Day, everyone goes out that night.
Yeah.
Everyone spends all the money. 2nd of January, everyone's like, nah, this is it.
Everyone's
not.
depressed. No money.
Everyone's back to work and school that
Everyone's
day.
back to the gym.
Back to the
Why
gym.
do you have to ruin everybody's lives?
I am the gift.
But
Justine?
Yeah.
because of their 2nd
So I
of
was
January
born, yeah.
birthday.
Yeah.
I'll come out for drinks for you on the 2nd of January. I'm drunk now, so I
I'm
might as
gonna
well keep it
do it.
going.
Just roll
Write
over.
me a letter about where you are going, what time. I haven't got WhatsApp because I'm Santa Claus. So
Sure.
just, I only deal in letters.
Well, you can you
What sack? See, that sounds wrong.
WhatsApp. WhatsApp.
No, I'm not having that.
Sorry, Justine.
I'm gonna have to set up a new list for just
That almost
Egypt.
cancelled out the gospel joke. So you're on.
Yeah.
We're gonna
It's
move
fine.
swiftly onwards
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Rory, what movie Santa Claus did you go for?
I went for Alec Baldwin as the Russian, I think, Santa in Rise of the Guardians.
Oh
Oh.
yes! Look at me. I'm Rory. I remember the one that everyone forgets about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's
you
great.
love that, don't you?
Being better, yeah.
Yeah, you
Just
love.
being great.
I actually really
Yeah.
liked Rise of the Guardians as a movie. It was a lot of
was
fun.
who was I talking to? Fiona. Lovely Fiona behind the scenes. Never seen it. And I was like, check it out. You got to see it. It's truly underappreciated. And the voice cast is insane. I'm not going to remember it all now. I know Chris Pine's in there.
If I remember correctly, he is a Russian Santa Claus. Does he have like samurai blades or big swords or something?
Yes, he's a big warrior Santa.
He's a warrior. That's who I based this on today.
Okay.
Warrior Santa.
I think
Daddy.
in the act this is the one and only time I would allow him to be called a daddy Santa
What's
because it's
the
accurate.
why? What's the difference?
It's Alec Baldwin.
Okay, fair enough. Happy days. Have we got a clip of this one?
We do. It's playing right
It's
now.
a Christmas miracle. Let's take a look.
Slow down, would you? I've been trying to bust in here for years. I want a good look.
What do you mean, busted?
Oh, don't worry. I never got past the Eddies. Oh, hey, Phil.
Keep up, Jack. Keep up.
I always thought the elves made the toys.
Just let them believe that. Very nice. Keep up good work. I don't like it. Paint it red. Step it up, everybody.
I'm going to watch that movie again this Christmas. Forgot all about it.
And it's not like, again, we mentioned this. I don't think it's set at Christmas.
It's got a mixture of characters.
Yeah, because the Easter Bunny I think is in there.
And it's got the
Jack Frost.
Jack Frost is in there as well. So it's a
Jude
mixture.
Law is the bad guy. He's trying to
He's a great bad guy in this
he-
as well.
the Sandman.
Yeah.
It's great.
It is.
So there's a lot
Underappreciated.
of kind of mythical kind of characters from time, and then obviously Santa, who is real as well.
Well, you're here.
Yeah.
Hello. And I also have an answer for this big question as well. So I can't go for my own portrayal. This is weird. Like, this is like,
Oh, it's just a
picking
documentary.
myself. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Sure.
So
seen.
my favorite version of me up on screen is
Fictionalised.
from 1994.
Oh.
Yeah, it's got to be soft focus, a bit of mood lighting. It's Richard Attenborough, Dickie Attenborough.
Oh, I thought.
Oh, yeah.
I
As
thought
Chris
I thought
Kingle.
you were going.
No,
Is
no,
that the
no,
same
no, no.
year?
94, the Santa Claus and Miracle on 34th Street.
That
both
is
came
What a year
out
for
insane.
Santa movies.
for
Yeah.
Santas. Do you say Santa or Santa?
Santa.
Santa.
all the way. Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Unless like like we're hanging out, then this is Santa.
No.
Like now?
No. Which are you?
Own.
I
I'll
feel
answer.
like he was Santa
What did
and
you
now
say?
he's King.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't ruin the illusion.
I feel like you're Santa,
Sweating
but
so
you
much in this.
changed there because we said Santa.
Oh, no, I'm always Santa Claus.
Santa, okay.
I said
Phew,
Santa.
phew,
No,
phew.
always Santa Claus. As I said, Richard Attenborough, who only starred in 3 films in his life. Don't look it up. It was The Great Escape, Jurassic Park, and Miracle on 34th Street.
But he does all those documentaries as well.
Oh, nice. I got it. Took me a while. So yeah, he was just so warm and so fuzzy. Same as you, Justine. I was born in 1994.
Busy year.
Yeah. And yeah, I picked a lovely wee scene where, like, he's just the most good person of all time. He's the proper Santa Claus. He's got the real, you know, that moment whenever Mara Wilson kind of like tugs on his beard, like the real one. Go, like, just go tug on that.
No.
Don't give it a good tug there. Oh, you see?
Yeah, real. Yeah,
Authentic.
it's definitely authentic.
And then
Yeah.
I need to get my mouth back right there.
Just, yeah.
And this is a lovely wee scene where the mammy comes up and says, "Oh, my daughter has got, she's deaf," and then Santa Claus is able to talk to her. Have I got food in my beard? What is it? So let's take a little look at me, Chris Kingle, played by
Chris what?
Chris Kingle.
Kingle?
Chris Kringle. Chris Kringle. Somebody would get me the letter R for Christmas. That'll be wonderful. I've been a good boy. Chris Kringle.
Pringle.
Chris Amazon Kindle.
Shingles.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a pain in my head.
In Coles department store. Just take a wee look.
You are a very beautiful young lady. What's your name? Sammy. That's a beautiful name. Now, I tell you what, do you know Jingle Bells? Yes. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Very good. Darling, what would you like for Christmas? A doll and a bear when you shall have them. Sammy, I wish you a Merry Christmas.
3 cracking
Christmas crackers.
Christmas crackers, Chris's there. So Tim Allen in the Santa Claus, Alec Baldwin as Big Russian Daddy Santa, and Richard Attenborough as Dickie Attenborough as Chris Kringle.
Oh my God.
But people say different things. You say Chris Kindle, and some people say Chris Kringle.
But Chris Kindle is giving a present. That's Secret Santa.
So not his name.
No.
Okay.
It's not your name.
I thought you'd know
Not my
that.
name.
I suppose it's your name. You can pronounce whatever you want.
Yep.
Like your other name has a G and a H in it.
Don't know what you're talking about. Every week we'll be looking at one of our favourite trailers that have been released in last week. But this week there's a massive plot twist. Instead of looking at a brand new trailer.
It's like a Christmas
What
episode
we-
where there's loads of twists in it.
So many twists. What we're going to do is we wanted to find out what movie is everybody most excited about for 2020, because this is our final show basically before Christmas. This is our Christmas themed show, by the way, just for anybody who's watching at home.
It has been subtle.
So, so have you both got a movie picked for 2020?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do my one and then we'll get to your one in a
Great.
wee second. So the one that I've gone for is Tenet. Tenet.
Yep.
It looks like the poster looks like an optician's kind of
Bit like
testing
the
thing. Am I saying it
Pixar
right?
thing as well.
Yeah, Tenet.
So Tenet is going to be.
It does look a bit like the Pixar,
Pixar,
logo.
doesn't it?
Oh, wee bit I. Boing, boing, boing. So this is Tenet. It's the brand new movie from Christopher Nolan, and I will say it here, I will say it loud, and I will say it proud. I have never ever been disappointed by a Christopher Nolan movie
Wow.
ever. I know, rack your brains and try. Never. He's never let me down. So I know this is going to be incredible. It's released July 17th. Massive amount of mystery and intrigue around it. as always, with Christopher Nolan movies. A super cast, John David Washington, son of Denzel, and the star of BlacKkKlansman as well. Robert Pattinson is in there, Elizabeth Debicki, and of course, Michael Caine. Debicki. Elizabeth Debicki. The one negative thing about this is Aaron Taylor-Johnson is in there, and as Santa Claus, I know from looking at the list, he's on the naughty list with you. Just down shit.
Just the two of you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he just
just
never
the pair of
replied
you.
to me either, so.
Okay. So a tenet, there's literally all the information I have on it. It's a principle or belief, especially one of the main principles of a religion or a philosophy. Ooh. I don't know what that means in relation to anything, but it does say that it is an action thriller as well.
An
which
international
obviously-
espionage thriller.
Yeah, which sounds phenomenal. So you excited about this?
Yeah.
You like Christopher Nolan? Who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Like the rumor I'm most excited by is the fact that it might be a sort of sequel to Inception. So set in the same
Mind
world,
blown.
but with different, mostly different people, because obviously Michael Caine is still in there.
Michael Caine.
But if that is the case, I'm fully on board because Inception was great. And if it's not, still fully on board because
Yeah.
it's Christopher Nolan.
Because it's Christopher Nolan, 100%. So that's my choice. Tenet for 2020, out in July. Justine, what did you go for?
Okay, so this is a film that came to my attention thanks to this festive fellow right here who told
The
me about
Grinch.
it. Yeah, I was talking, as I do every day in the office, about Bo Burnham. And
Obviously.
Roy was like, hey,
Bo Burnham era.
Yeah.
Bo Burnham.
this is it. And Roy was like, hey, do you know he's in a film next year? And I was like, no, I do not, but tell me everything right now. So the film is called Promising Young Woman, starring Carey Mulligan, and it's a drama thriller. Now, there's not a lot. I've been Googling it ever since, trying to find, there's no trailer, there's very little info about it, but I could not be more excited because it's kind of telling the story of a girl who goes and gets very drunk and goes on dates and lets guys bring her home, and then she goes psycho on them all because something has happened in her past.
Okay,
To
intriguing.
cause this. But Bo Burnham, starring in it, is kind of coming across as a nice guy, but she doesn't know whether to trust him or not. I'll tell you now, you can trust him. If I were her in that film,
Okay.
I'd be...
I think we need to just clarify something. You can trust Bo Burnham, but maybe
Maybe
not
the
Bo Burnham in
characters.
this film.
Okay.
And again, it's a movie. It's
Acting,
not
yeah.
real life.
Okay.
But yeah.
Listen to Santi. It's not
Yeah,
real life.
it's not real
Okay,
life. I know
okay.
these things.
Yeah, but that is out on April 17th, and it is something I am already super excited about.
Happy days. Well, Bo Burnham, obviously a huge hit with 8th Grade earlier this year as well.
It's interesting to see him back acting. Like, you know, he used to do all his online videos and
Yeah.
then he went into directing. So it's interesting to see him sticking to kind of camera as opposed to going back to stand-up.
Okay.
So I'm really interested to see him now in this.
Excellent. I was not aware of this movie. What was it called again?
Promising Young Woman.
Promising Young Woman. Sure.
And this equally won't be one where he's used to being funny or like that quirky
Yeah.
kind of thing. This doesn't strike me as he's going to be playing a funny character.
Sounds a wee bit darker
Yeah.
from what you were saying. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet. Looking forward to that. 100%. Rory, what did you go for?
Dune.
Hey, Dune, where's my car?
Dune. It is Denis Villeneuve, who you love Arrival. We love Sicario. Blade Runner 2049.
2049 as well. Prisoners.
Prisoners. Fantastic director.
Super filmmaker.
It's another attempt, because David Lynch did it in the 70s, I think, and people weren't a huge fan of it. But who was the lead on it? Sting, I think, was the original, or the lead in the original. In this, the original is, I don't know if anyone likes him. Not a huge fan base for Timothée Chalamet. No one.
No, I mean, it's a funny kind of one. He's yet to kind of blow me away.
I'm kidding. People love him.
No, I know they are. But I thought you were talking like about us here as well.
No, people like, it wouldn't matter what we say
It
about
really
Timothée
doesn't.
Chalamet.
No.
But it feels like everyone in the world is in this film. Like the cast list, I'm not going to bother. But like
Happy days.
it's like 20 or 30 top tier A-list, hugely famous people in this as well. And then Deakins is behind the camera. And it's Deakins doing massive, really expensive sci-fi again.
Yeah, no, this is going to be pretty special, I think, or everybody hopes. And even if it doesn't blow everybody, I think, as you said, it visually will with Deakins. And even if it completely flops, it's probably going to be destined to become one of those, like, this is incredible movies anyway. But my only exposure to Dune in any kind of sense was Dune 2 on the computer. Did you ever used to play that?
No.
Where you could play like as the Harkonnens or the Atreides, and you had to mine the spices on the planet Dune.
Are you making this up?
Did you have
No,
a
it's
stroke?
a real computer game.
And
It's unbelievable.
called Dune 2.
Well, it was the
Dune.
second one in the series.
Is this
Is
from
it,
Dune as
is it
well.
not Doom?
No, I'm not talking
Dangerous
about Doom.
Dave? That was a great one.
No, Wreck-It Ralph.
There was
none
a
of
game
these,
where you
no.
mined spices.
It was like Command and Conquer, and you had to go out and you had to harvest the spice in with your spice harvesters, and then you had to kill
that's
the
what
other
they're
people
for.
as well.
So,
That's what they were designed for. Anyway, so I'm very excited about this game,
clearly. It's from that connection.
which is a movie. So when's that coming out?
November 20th. So
Nearly a full year to wait.
in the middle of Oscar season as well, next year.
Of course, yeah.
So this will
Okay.
be next year's big, expensive Oscar one.
Yes.
Okay, brilliant. Happy days. 3 fantastic films to look forward to in 2020. Dune, Promising Young Woman, and Tenet. Crackers.
Were you saying that about Justine? Or?
I was always, yeah. She's potentially back on the nice list.
This is it.
She's been very well
a lot of
behaved the
promise
last
there.
little while.
There is.
Normally at this point in the show, we'd all give up and go home. But now, instead, what we're going to do is we're going to go to, we'd normally have the big interview.
Yeah.
Stars from huge movies that are released in and around this time. But for this Christmas special, we thought we would do something very different. We said, no, Hollywood A-listers. We don't want you this week. Go away.
We all deserve a Christmas week off. Like.
Yeah.
100%. And so what we've done instead, we have compiled a magnificent mega mix of some of our favourite moments from our favourite interviews throughout 2019. So who have we got in here? Just like as a wee taste.
Brad, Margot.
Ryan Reynolds.
Brad Pitt, Ryan Reynolds, Margot Robbie, or Roby as you like to say.
I
sometimes,
do.
Rory.
I don't know why still.
Just because it sounds like your first name.
Will Arnett.
There.
Will Arnett's in
ScarJo,
there.
Paul Rudd, Chris Hemsworth in The World's Greatest Cardigan.
These people are incredible and really famous, which obviously means they're better than all of us.
Yep.
So you sit back, relax, and enjoy this little Christmas compilation of some of our favourite film friends.
This is the second time you've been in a film together, but the second time you haven't shared scenes. You've both forgotten.
What?
You're about The Big Short.
Oh, yeah.
If I were in your shoes, they're really nice shoes, by the way. If I were in your shoes, the selling point for me for this film would have been 2 words: rocket hammer.
Sugar pie, honey bunch. You know that I love you.
That is wonderful.
Can't help myself. It's a 5-minute song.
It is, yeah. So
Yeah. You sent me.
Yeah.
What was that? But it's actually even the surname Kerdrake and also adding mad letters. But I was recently going into a studio and he's like Sienna, and I was like, oh Shauna, yeah, and he's like Shauna, yeah, and I was like, no.
I've had great times in Ireland. I've also the sickest I've ever been in my life. I was sick in Ireland too.
I have been known to whip out Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I see a little silhouette on the wall.
Oh, that's difficult to do on your own.
Yeah, that's the point of the whole thing, bringing joy to the world, you know. I get paid pretty well to be an actor, but that's not why I did it. You know, I'm well known now, but that's not why I did it. I did it because I love to commune with audiences, and I love to be a channel for people's experiences. And
it's tough.
See, the thing is, I want to be loyal to Raja.
Sure.
But a magic carpet, though.
Yeah.
I know Mary was really kind of like, she was
Nasally.
sort of
Yeah.
there, you know.
Tell us about Top Gun 2. How is Top Gun 2 going?
It's amazing. I can't really tell you about it.
I put green, don't tell my kids, green food coloring in all the toilets and tell them that the leprechauns came and peed in the toilets.
Is that true?
Yeah, they love it.
Henry, I showed Henry it when he was 8, which I might take that. I might take
Is this
that.
the new one?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I might take that one back.
I can't answer that question.
You can't even say if they've been over?
I can't say anything.
I wanted to make the Michael Collins story. I still do. It was made by another, not the story I was going to make, but I loved the epic notion of Michael Collins, and I'd still like to make that movie someday.
He has 2.
Batman.
You have to do it more.
Oh, come on, Batman. It's almost like Dr. Evil. How dare you, Batman?
I've never heard Bane compared to Dr. Evil before, but now that's all I'm going to hear.
Yeah.
It was quite strange kind of talking about it all, and like it felt like the end of school, you know. And
Yeah.
then maybe I'll see you after the holidays or not. And
I'll see you in college or not.
In college or in the workforce. I don't know.
And by the end of the film, I was like, Christ, they must all need like a week off and 2 days in the shower just to get everything out.
About a week in the shower. Get that stuff off my hands. About a week in the shower.
Like it's a look that I feel very few people can successfully pull off. But
yeah,
he
you get
gives
used
it a
to
good, Like after a while, I was like, I'm digging it now.
I'm kind
like
of digging this. You could probably do it maybe with your hair.
I'm definitely, absolutely, 100% not going to try.
These things all make you feel provocative, sexy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure everyone would agree that me in hot pants are very sexy, but I felt very sexy.
That's all that matters.
Exactly that. That is all that matters.
I'm not like, ooh, that's amazing. I'm going, is it one of those little moving things that come up on my phone sometimes and that really irritate me?
Oh. What name was a super Irish name?
Yeah, I
that
know,
meant
dude.
Hawk-like.
Hawk-like.
Yeah, which is or majestic. You do remember,
come
bless.
on, bro.
Last time you and I spoke was 2 years ago this week, and I asked
way.
you which character would you love to see in the sequel, and you said Mysterio.
Did I?
You did. So
I'm mysterious.
Yes, bad guys have the better lines and sort of a lot more sort of thought is put into bad guys, only because writers tend to want to, say bad shit all the time. Yeah.
who do you think, if you put them all in a room, would win in a fight? So you've got Deckard, you've got Chev Chelios,
All right.
Frank Martin, and Rick Ford from Spy.
That's quite a good bunch there.
Girls want you to knock their boyfriends out.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I'm one of those people in the bath, I stick my hands and feet out because I hate the feeling of that so much.
Right.
And so I tried to do most of the movie like this, but it didn't really
And then
work.
CGI. We have to make That's the.
Help! Did you?
I was still awake. So I was, we're staying in rooms that are right next to each other, so
Yeah.
I almost pounded on the wall last night. But I decided not to.
Good.
Great, yeah.
Glad to be reunited.
Yeah. We won't go into that.
Try not to, but every once in a while people would go like,
This is what's happening. You get there to like swear well.
Well, they taught us in theater school to really hold the F and then release it like a shotgun afterwards.
So
fuck. Yeah.
This is what I mean.
I went to the Tim
I feel
Miller
like
School.
such a dork.
You know, he was the one who told me when I was in drama school, he said, look, you don't want to worry about being a star. That's all nonsense. He says you have to be a working actor, a good working character actor. And that was the best advice I ever got.
The Russo brothers came to me the night of the premiere of Infinity War. So they came to me after they had killed me. Right. Said we have a script for you, and I was like, well, am I really dead?
You always great. If you wouldn't mind just staying seated back, that would be perfect. Just for our frame, it's a little bit tight.
I'll only move my mouth.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind not falling onto my lap during the proceedings. And let me know when you're
I'll do my best.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said he got an Irish. What is
I
it?
did. They gave me an honorary, like an Irishman. I have a certification, and it's hanging on the wall in my house.
Oh, at your bar.
Yeah.
I haven't been to his bar. I've never been to his house. Where's my invitation?
Oh my God, I'm giving it to you right now.
So many of those famous people are so beautiful. I know we say it each time that they come on, but they're just
Flawless.
gorgeous.
They're
Yeah.
just like us, but better in every way.
Yeah.
Some of them are on the nice list, some of them are on the naughty list.
Who's the naughty list?
Nah, I'm not telling.
You can tell us.
Touts out, as we say in Lapland. So,
Up north.
I'm going to say,
Way
that
up
would have been
north.
better. Way up north. Okay, now it's time for the big reviews on the Big Reviewski, and we've had quite a couple of weeks in terms of the amount of movies that have been released, but around Christmas time, 'tis the season. People like to give stuff. The movie distributors like to receive your money. It's all in the spirit of Christmas. Again, that's in the Bible as well. So we have a jam-packed list of movies. So first, here we go.
I can't believe it's that time.
We're just going to spit out. It's finally here. It's finally been released. It is, of course, Cats, the movie adaptation of Andrew Lloyd Webber's musical called Cats, which is about a whole load of cats, about one cat who needs to go to another place with other cats. There's the word jellicle in there. I don't know what that means.
For your hair.
I haven't. Of course it is. The follicles, the jellicles for your follicles.
That's it.
And basically, this is an all-star cast. Judi Dench is in there, Taylor Swift, James Corden, Rebel Wilson, and they're all cats. Jason Derulo is in there as well.
But they call him Jason the Ruler now.
Because
he put a selfie of himself up on Instagram, and it looks like he is packing 12 inches.
Oh,
like a ruler?
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Was it like, does he often put up pictures of like stationery or?
There was nothing for compare and contrast, but that's the internet now calls him Jason the Ruler.
Jason the Ruler. So he's in there as well. And so basically it's that lots of people absolutely love the musical. It's one of the most successful musicals on Broadway and West End of all time. Have
you seen it?
No, actually.
No, I haven't
But
seen
we know
it.
some of the songs. Memory. Oh,
I do know that song.
Yeah, I do know that song.
Which has the line, no, we won't do it. It's for X-rated stuff. That's fine. So you'll
Cats
know some of
X-rated?
the... Cats isn't X-rated, but there's a song, and you touch me, and now I know what happiness is. But it sounds like they sing penis instead of happiness.
Oh.
Feels weird coming out of Santa's mouth. You know what I mean?
That's nice. I
So
like that.
Cats... one of our others, Big Reviewski.
On board.
What was it? What was it?
She was uninterested, and now she is.
Okay, gotcha. We asked, and she kindly obliged, the Big Reviewski correspondent out and about, Denise Curtin, headed over to see Cats ahead of its release, and this is her review.
Tonight is a magical night where I choose the cat that deserves a new life.
Going to the ball could get dangerous.
So I'm just out of seeing Cats, a film I was scared to see, I'm not gonna lie. I think everyone felt the same after they saw those trailers online. But it stars a stellar lineup. We're talking Jason Derulo, James Corden, Rebel Wilson, Judi Dench, Taylor Swift, the list goes on and on. But does a stellar lineup mean a really good film? In short words, no. Now, if you like musicals, the music in Cats is obviously phenomenal. Jennifer Hudson sings Memory and she does a fantastic job. But the storyline just falls a bit flat, and seeing the actors CGI'd as cats, bit weird. Honestly, bit weird. Francesca Hayward, lastly, breakout star in the film. But yeah, overall, if you like musicals, give it a go. If you don't, the jury's still out in this one.
Spies in Disguise is the brand new Will Smith movie out in Omniplex cinemas. This a perfect family fare for the festive season?
Sure. Pigeons
are pretty Christmassy.
I mean...
Now, instead of... Some people might just think you're shouting the word pigeons for no reason.
Well...
But why are you shouting the word pigeons? Because that would be other weeks. But this week, why are you shouting the word pigeons?
The pigeons... The plot is Will Smith is the world's best secret agent.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Holland is a kind of scientist person who's coming up with all bits and bobs.
Sounds pretty realistic so far.
And he creates a serum that turns people into pigeons. And Will Smith drinks it by accident, and then he is a pigeon.
He is a pigeon. Okay. So
because
just to
Spies in Disguise.
Gotcha.
Because he's a Spies in disguise, but also he's in disguise.
It's a bit of wordplay.
This is an Owen Doherty titled movie where you start with a title and work your way backwards.
So excited about this now, just purely because you pointed that out to me. Do you think that's how it came up at a meeting? They were like Spies in Disguise, and it kind of somebody misheard it, and they were like, "Did you mean Will Smith as a spy, as a pigeon?" They were like, "Yes,
we do now."
Yes, I did. Okay, happy days. So let's take a little look at Will Smith and Tom Holland. Will Smith as a spy,
pigeon.
And then a pigeon. Okay, spy pigeon.
He's a pigeon. He's a
Here
pigeon.
we go. He's a really good fella.
Oh. Lance Sterling, a legendary spy who's always dressed to impress. Walter Beckett graduated MIT at 15 and works in the Tech Innovations Lab.
There are so many gadgets I want to test in the field. For example, the inflatable hug. Kind of a personal protection device I've been developing.
This is a vile waste of taxpayer dollars.
Pigeons. Will Smith as pigeons. Should have been mad. Should have been completely bonkers. And when it leans into the bonkers, it is actually very, very, very funny. When it's trying to send a message of teamwork and a weirdly strong message about like anti-weapons and anti-violence, which is a lot for a kids' film. Not as funny, not as entertaining, but it is a bit like watching The Incredibles after you've gone to the dentist and had a lot of Novocaine. Read into that how you will.
Oh, it is, of course, Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker. You have to
tell me though, is there any pigeons in it?
The Rise of Skywalker. Alien pigeons again. It is, of course, like the final Star Wars movie in the 9-part saga that started all the way back with A New Hope, Episode 4. And then obviously went on to Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, and then completely updated for The Force Awakens, then The Last Jedi, and now here we are, 2019, Christmas, Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. And it's a pretty emotional time, even though there's going to be loads more Star Wars movies anyway.
Yeah, well,
TV shows. There will be. They're going to just keep making Star Wars movies until the end of time. A lot of them
have been cancelled though, haven't they? Like the Rian Johnson trilogy's cancelled.
Aye, but they're going to just...
The Weiss and Debonov.
But they're not going to not make more Star Wars
Well, The
movies.
Mandalorian's coming when we get it in March. I know it's already out in the States, but we get it in March.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Because you haven't been watching it yet.
No.
I actually haven't.
No.
We're like the last people in Ireland who haven't
Well,
seen
I only
The
go to the cinema
yeah.
anyway, so...
This is true. Anyway, Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. They're getting the gang back together. It is the culmination of Daisy Ridley versus Adam Driver as Rey and Kylo Ren. They've been the two kind of main protagonists, antagonists throughout this updated series from the brain of J.J. Abrams and Rian Johnson. I'm a big fan of both The Force Awakens and Last Jedi.
Me too.
Like, obviously, there's a lot of like crying on the internet, as usual, about how terrible The Last Jedi was, but it obviously wasn't, so wise up. But yes, so this movie, yeah, no, I'm going to...
You're kind of getting pretty emotional right now.
I actually am. I remember seeing, obviously I wasn't born whenever the first one came out in 1977.
I think I just turned 40.
Yeah. Happy birthday, by the way, again.
Thank you.
But this, I remember having these on videotape and watching them and building like the ships and everything out of Lego and Duplo. And so, no, just like from growing up as a kid, this has always been like a huge part of my life.
The sneak peek of Baby Yoda also is just...
That's The Mandalorian again. That's the TV show. But I am...
Is that not in this film?
No.
Oh, wow.
But
I'm just going to go. Well,
Okay.
I mean...
Well, he might pop up as a... No.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Although apparently Yoda isn't his name. Yoda's the race.
So there's a lot of different talk about exactly what the crack is with Baby Yoda. Is he a baby version of Yoda? Or is Yoda just the species that they are as well? He just happens to be a baby in that species. Either way, he is the cutest thing in the galaxy. I want one for Christmas.
Well, if anyone can get it.
It's me. I'm just going to make it in my workshop.
Make it happen.
But yes, so I had a chance to go and see Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker.
It's an instinct. A feeling. The Force brought us together. We're not alone. Good people will fight if we lead them.
People keep telling me they know me. No one does.
But I do.
Do I look like I've been crying? Because guess what? I've been crying. It's the end of an era. It's the end of a saga. It's the 9th film in the Star Wars galaxy, basically. The Rise of Skywalker is out in cinemas this week. We had a chance to go and see it at the very first screening in Ireland. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. We'll get that out there first of all. And there was a lot to love about the brand new film. It takes a wee while to get going, about 45 minutes in, you're still like, what's going on here in a galaxy far, far away? But once it kicks in, it really, it doesn't let up. Everybody kind of gets their bits, obviously, because this is the final kind of installment. It's like, oh, well, they need a moment, they need a moment, they need a moment. And that all happens, but there's some absolutely brilliantly powerful moments that really do pay off. So overall, I think Star Wars fans are going to love it. There's so many Easter eggs hidden in there as well. You're just gonna, so it's gonna like reward repeat viewing as well. I'm probably gonna go and see it at least another 13 times, and that's normal. Okay, that's a normal thing to do. So shut up. All right. Lots of new releases out in Omniplex cinemas this week, so make sure you go and check them out. Well, hopefully you get a bit of time off. You deserve it over Christmas. All right. Put the feet up. No, you're going to be in here. Someone needs to clean this mess up and clean out the hearth again. Come on. Those briquettes aren't going to tidy themselves up.
I guess not.
So do go to the cinema over the festive season, and then we come back in the new year. We can all talk about it here again. But
you have to get excited about Oscars.
Oh my God. It's going to be so busy.
Yeah. Focus. With the focus. Yeah.
Back again. It's time to give away some prizes. It is Christmas time. Did we get each other gifts, actually?
Yeah.
Go on.
Okay, well, you started this.
Yeah. I don't have them here, but I have them.
Okay.
Yeah, I have them.
Mine's under the tree that we share in our collective home.
So no gifts, no gifts.
No, it is.
It's there.
Okay.
I have them.
It's under the tree.
Mine's, I give mine out on the 24th, so we're not quite there just yet, but they will be coming.
On my birthday, did you
I
get
do.
that present separately? Or have you...
I didn't have time to make you two separate presents, so I just got you one. And just a reminder, you're on the naughty list at the minute anyway, so you got a bit of time to like, you know,
I heard
to
he did
change
get you
that.
two separate presents, and you get one half of Baby Yoda for Christmas, and then one half on the 2nd of January.
Oh God,
put them
that's
together.
awful. Poor Baby Yoda. Okay, it is time for competition here on the Big Reviewski. This one seemed particularly easy this week, but it was a Christmas favourite, so we thought it would be a good one to do. So can we see last week's high clue up there first? It's Buck's Band in a Van, Bug's Fake Fuzz to Get Even, Jerk's Crib Hideaway. For everybody who's listening, hello. It's Buck's, Buck apostrophe S, Band in a Van, Bug's Fake Fuzz to Get Even, Jerk's Crib Hideaway, and Jerk is Jerk apostrophe S. And the answer, of course, was...
You little jerk.
Look what you did, you little jerk. It is, those words of Uncle Frank have always haunted me.
Uncle Frank was a
Uncle
jerk.
Frank is a prick.
He was.
Yeah, Santa can say that.
Santa still needs to get bleeped, though.
I think I'm shedding over here. It was, of course, Home Alone, just one of the greatest Christmas movies of all time. So
Die
much
Hard
fun.
for kids.
Die Hard for kids, exactly. So the explanation behind that, Buck's Band in a Van. Buck, of course, Uncle Buck was famously played by John Candy. And Uncle Buck also co-starred Macaulay Culkin as well. So John Candy in this plays the leader of the polka band, and they offer a lift to Kevin's mammy, Mrs. McAllister, to help her get back to her son. So his polka band are in the back of the van.
Mm-hmm.
The middle line, Bugs Fake Fuzz to Get Even. So Kevin bugs the fake fuzz. The fake fuzz are the fake police. It's Joe Pesci's character, who pretends to be a police officer at the start of the movie. He wants to get even with them. And of course, Macaulay Culkin was in Getting Even with Dad as well. And he bugs them because he obviously really, 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 really annoys them. And you've also got the spider, Buzz's spider that escapes inside the house as well. You look like you got a question there.
I've never heard of Getting Even with Dad.
Getting Even with Dad, Macaulay Culkin and Ted Danson. Ted Danson plays his daddy, and he is a bit of a bad guy. He's a criminal. And then, Macaulay Culkin goes, it's about the two of them bonding, basically, because his dad's been like off being a bad guy for years and years. Getting Even with Dad, mid-90s.
I don't
doubt it.
Sounds great.
It's there. And the final line, Jerk's Crib Hideaway. The jerk, of course, is Kevin, Macaulay Culkin again, because Uncle Frank says, look what you did, you little jerk. And his crib hideaway, 1, he hides in the crib nativity scene outside the church. And 2, he's hiding away in his own crib, his house, for the duration of Home Alone. So there you go. Home Alone. Happy Christmas.
That's a
It's a
Christmas
Christmas
lasagna.
lasagna. It's got cranberry in it.
Ugh.
That's disgusting,
Ugh.
isn't it? minging. Cranberry's just not nice anyway.
No, I don't
even though
care
it's
for it.
crowbarred into everything this time of year. So guess what? Congratulations to Robert Porter, who, from checking him out here online whenever he sent in the correct answer, he seems to be quite modest. He calls himself King Rob in his profile. And his bio says, when I die, I'd like the word humble to be written on my statue, which is a nice point. And I was wondering, are you Rory Cashin in disguise as well? So congratulations to King Rob, who won some Omniplex tickets that he can use over Christmas. So well done to you. We've got no new High Clue because we're on a Christmas break now for a little while. But do keep an eye out on the Joe Twitter. We might stick one up there as a little festive gift surprise over the break as well.
Yeah.
So do keep an eye out for that. Rory, Justine, that's pretty much it for this show.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I feel like the two of you have you've got like an eggnog lull now at the moment. You've hit that
I just
eggnog
need,
slump.
is there like some kind of
Eggnog shot?
Cherry.
mulled Red Bull or
Yeah.
Red Mull.
Red Mull?
Red Bull?
That's the one.
Any
That's
Red
not too
Bull?
bad.
Okay,
I like
we'll
that.
do
Yeah.
But we've got the best of 2019.
Of course, keep an eye out for these as well as that bonus High Clue. We're going to have a review of all the 2019 movies, every single one. It is the best of the year. And we're also going to be taking a sneak peek at the ones that we're most excited about for 2020 as well.
And we might have some more, even before the year's out, we might have some more famous people.
Oh,
to chat
hopefully.
to.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I know earlier on the show we were like, Hollywood people, go away, don't talk to us. We take all of that back immediately. We're so sorry. Please do come and talk to us. We might have some more big name interviews here on the Big Reviewski. But they'll be there as bonus features.
Yes. It's exciting.
Lads, thanks for everything this year.
It's been a great year, hasn't it?
2019 has been phenomenal.
Did you have a nice year?
I did.
No, we're done.
did.
I'm thanking the listeners and the viewers now.
You go ahead.
Yeah.
I had a really good
I
time.
want to say thank you to
I think
everybody
you were
who tuned
personal
in this
highlight
year,
for me.
whether accidentally
the same thing.
or
That's
on
so
purpose.
nice of you. Sometimes I think
Thank
the
you
show
for
is like
subscribing.
Easter egg,
Thank you for leaving your ratings as well. If you would like to tell people about the
So it
show,
looks
that
like
would be
I'm making
massively
X's
appreciated
like
because it keeps all of us in a job. What do you think of Tiny Tim as well around the dinner table this Christmas? And we will see you back here in 2020. Yeah.
He's
love
all
you
like,
guys.
ho, ho, ho.
See you later.
Ho. No, no, ho.